Minister.
Well, Mr. Speaker, I thought a great deal about this, and I do accept and I do understand the difficulties faced by our amazing NHS staff, and like him, I've been a personal beneficiary of people who've come from, carers who've come from abroad and frankly saved my life. So I know exactly the importance of what he says. But on the other hand, we must look at the realities that this is a great national service, it's a national institution, it needs funding, and those contributions actually help us to raise about £900 million, and it's very difficult in the current circumstances to find alternative sources. So with great respect to the point that he makes, I do think that that is the right way forward.
Keir Starmer.
Mr. Speaker, I'm disappointed because the Prime Minister just knows how raw this is. The fee in question, the immigration health surcharge, is currently £400 a year. From October, that goes up to £624 a year. For a care worker on the national living wage, that will require working for 70 hours to pay off the fee. The Doctors' Association, a number of medical groups, wrote to the Home Secretary this week, and they set it out this way. At a time when we're mourning colleagues, your steadfast refusal to reconsider the deeply unfair immigration health surcharge is a gross insult to all of us who are serving this country at its time of greatest need. We agree, and Labour will table an amendment to the immigration bill to exempt NHS and care workers from this charge. Can I urge the Prime Minister to reconsider his view as we go through this crisis?
This is a good news video. Like you've probably heard already, the IHS fee has been scrapped in the UK for every foreign nationals on a visa type. So if you don't know what the IHS is, or what the IHS fee is, or what categories of people pay, then please stay tuned. My name is Olubukola. Thanks for clicking on that video, and let's get into it. Right, IHS stands for Immigration Health Surcharge, and it is the fee expected to pay if you're a resident in the UK for at least 6 months. Whether or not you use it, you're expected to pay it, and it is considered your contribution to the NHS care. It was introduced in the year 2015, and then you expected to pay £200 per year. So if you're on a 3 years visa, that's £200 times 3, which is £600. However, January 2019, it was increased to £400. And imagine you be on a 3-year visa, you're expected to pay £1,200 for your IHS fee, not inclusive of your visa fee. Come October 2020, the plan was for it to be increased to £624, and that's a lot if you multiply it by the number of years you have to be on a visa. However, this fee doesn't cut across. So for students and mobility youths, it is £300, and it was expected to be increased to £470. But look at this, everything has been scrapped. And also EEAs, that's people coming from the economic European area, that's the European Union like we call it, are expected to begin to pay come the end of the transition period. However, everything has been scrapped, and we are so happy. Another thing we've been happy about as well is the fact that if your visa expires before October 2020, you will be given a free 1-year health surcharge. That means you won't pay for 1-year health surcharge. So if your visa expires before then, lucky you. Another thing that was announced yesterday, and maybe not many people were happy about, is the fact that families of those that die from coronavirus from foreign nationalities will be given indefinite leave to remain. So there has been this petition going around about give international people, foreign care workers around now, indefinite leave to remain. But when it was announced for families of those that died from the COVID-19 that are, from the overseas. And it doesn't sound like what we really want, because we don't want to wait to die before our families can then get what we've been, signing and praying for. So the big question now is, are people going to get refunds? So for people that are paid before now, especially newly, applied visas, do they get a refund or not? So we need something clear, or somebody to mention something, around that for us. Everybody has been asking. And the second big question is, our families inclusive? Everybody's assuming so, because anything you pay as a tier 2 visa person, as an example, your dependent then pays the same. So we're expecting it to be that way, but we don't want to assume. So I believe the gov.uk website will be updated at some point, and we'll definitely know for sure what we're doing. So that's the big question roaming on people's lips, and we're looking forward to an update on gov.uk. And that ends my video for today. Thank you so much for watching, and please remember to subscribe, like this video if you do. If you've got anything you want to say as well around petitions going around that will benefit foreign or overseas people, then let us know. Put it in your comment section. Let people stay updated as you have, and I will see you in my next video. Thank you. Bye.